Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for today's Monday Mystery Reveal, I've got, to be honest, pretty much another Generation 1 gem of a figure to share with you. Now, it was in a box. I've already took it out of the box. This is it all bubble wrapped up. And for those of you who are new to the channel, what I like to do is, rather than just get a new figure, I like to turn it into a bit of a guessing game, give you guys the chance to guess what it is. So as always, guys, please don't put the name of the character or the figure in the comments. Just put the time that you got it in, or indeed put your wrong answers in, just in case. Right, so what we've got here, back to my Generation 1 figures. That's pretty much why I started the channel, and it is one of these sort of crazy variants that people may or may not have heard of. So yeah, it's a Generation 1 figure. Before it was a Transformers figure, it was also a Diaclone figure. This, however, though, is just a Transformers figure. It's the first release of one of these particular figures, though, so that's what makes it kind of special. The character itself, I wouldn't say he's huge, but he's always there. He's always been around because he was one of the first figures to ever be released. There's always, whenever there's one of him, whenever there's one of his particular type of figures released, shall we say, you can guarantee that him and the other two at first will always appear. So yeah, throughout the entire continuity, I mean, even now in Gamer, for example, in the Gamer universe, there's just been a version of this particular character released. In fact, funnily enough, there's been loads of him recently. The Bumblebee movie had a version of him recently, the Studio Series versions. Funnily enough, his name and his character was one of the hardest to get in the Siege lineup of the Tetrajets versions of him. It was his name, his particular character was one of the hardest. And as I say, he's been around since day dot. He's an 84 bot. He's a Decepticon, obviously. And as I say, I've just given you an absolute load of clues as to what he is. As I say, so yeah, the most recent, very most recent, is the Studio Series Gamer, which has just come out version of him. And of course, as I said, the Bumblebee movie. But this one, as I say, this one is a Generation 1. This is a pre-rub, so it's 1984, which means it's a TM box. If none of this is making any sense to you, check out pretty much, in fact, the other version of this particular figure that I've done a video on. So when these particular figures were first released, before they were registered trademarks, they were TM trademarked boxes. They didn't have rub signs, and in this particular case, this is like an absolute first edition, because he doesn't have any dates, or he doesn't have any stamps on him at all. So no stamps, no dates, just the plain figure. And I'm super lucky because the box of this is beautiful. The whole figure inside is beautiful, so that does complete the trilogy. So it's the one with the solid wings, small stubs, and there's the TM on the box there. Again, if this is making no sense to you guys, check out the Starscream TM box, solid wings, and no date stamps video on here. This is just the other, so I've now managed to complete the first three. So that was, of course, I've got Thundercracker, Starscream's video done, and I need to do a video on him as well. None of the other Coneheads after that had any of these issues, because of course they'd ironed them all out, and they were all just normal figures, especially by the time you got to 85. They all had rub signs as well. So yeah, quite a scarce figure, to be fair. So there you go. Yeah, really pleased that I managed to complete the trilogy, and I will get a video done on him and Thundercracker very soon. Please don't put Skywarp in the comments. If I catch it before anybody else, I'll probably just delete it, to be honest, because I know loads of people do like to play it. But there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.